Before you begin this or any exercise program, please consult with your personal physician. If you're under a physician's care for a medical condition, discuss this program with him or her before you begin. Remember that regular medical checkups are essential for your health and well-being. And while this exercise program can help you grow stronger and become more physically active, it cannot replace the advice of a healthcare professional who knows you personally.
Hi, my name is Scott Crawford, and this is Get Fit with Fire Seniors Edition, brought to you by the Mesa Fire and Medical Department. It's well known that tremendous health benefits can be achieved with even low levels of exercise. So the Mesa Fire and Medical Department is taking a proactive approach to emergency calls by focusing on the reason for many of our medical calls, health and fitness. During this program, we will help you improve strength, reverse age-related muscle loss, and improve your overall health. So if you're ready, let's go inside and get fit with fire. Muscle weakness, especially in the legs, is one of the most important risk factors for falling in older adults. So it's important for us to maintain strength and balance and coordination in our lower body to help reduce our risk of falls. So today, in this Get Fit with Fire episode, we're going to do some particularly challenging lower body exercises. If you're ready, let's get started with our warm-up. And our warm-up is going to be, as it has in the past, our heel-to-toe walk. So we're all going to turn to the left, get in a heel-to-toe stance. Imagine we're walking on a tightrope, and we're just going to walk heel to toe, nice and stable. Remember, just walk as much room as you have in the room, and then once you get to the edge of the room, we'll turn around and go the other way. So let's all turn around, go back the other way. Remember to keep your shoulders nice and stable. Back straight. And when you return to your starting position, we're going to move on to our grapevine. So just like in the past, we're going to step in front and then step behind. The difference being, we're going to do it with a little pop in our step. So we're going to go front and behind, keeping our shoulders square, our hips square, turning at the waist. So if we're all ready, let's go to the left and go. And when you get to the edge of the room, go the other way now. Right back. Good. That's going to loosen up our hips, get our blood flowing, and get us ready for our exercises. Remember, 3 to 5 minutes of warm-ups. You can incorporate any type of warm-up into your exercise program. These are just a couple examples for you. Now let's get started on our workout. Our first exercise in today's workout is going to be a forward lunge. And so what we're going to do to accomplish that forward lunge is we're going to step out with our left foot, firmly plant it, bend our rear knee, keep our shoulders back and back straight, and then return to the starting position, making sure that when we step out, our front knee does not go past our toe. If we're ready, let's do 10 lunges on the left side. Here we go. And out, back, out, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back. Remember to do these at your own pace. So if we're going too fast for you, you just slow it down at a pace that you're comfortable with. And you don't have to do 8 or 10 or 12. Just do what you're comfortable doing. That was 10. Good, let's move to the other side. Here we go, stepping out with our right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9, and our last one, 10. Great job. Shake that out. And we're going to do another lunge now. This lunge is called a rear lunge. Instead of stepping forward, we're going to step to the rear. Start off nice and stable, shoulders square. Step back as far as you're comfortable. If you feel like you might be a little unstable, use a chair or a countertop to give yourself a little bit of balance. We're going to step to the back, get in position, and then once we're stable, pop back up to the starting point. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5. I know these are challenging. 6. Just try to do the best that you can. Don't lean forward over your knees. Keep your core engaged, nice and tight. And 10. Good. And when you're ready, switch sides. Stepping with our right to the back, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Remember to breathe too. 4. Don't hold your breath on these exercises. 5, 6. Exhale as you're stepping back. 7, 8. Inhale as you return to the starting position. 9, and 10. Great job. Now, let's do some kickbacks. We've got the blood flowing to our lower body. Now we're going to work our hips and our low back with this exercise. And a kickback is going to be where we take one leg and just kick it back behind us. So this might be another exercise where you're using something for balance and stability. Hold on to it if you need to. We're going to be standing on our right, using our left. We're just going to pull our heel back as far as we can, keeping a fairly straight leg. Ready to go? Let's go with 1, 2, 3, good. 4, excellent. 5, real good. 6, 7, we're doing great here. 8, just coming back as far as we can. And 10, we're ready to switch sides of the chair, so we'll move around our chair. And once we're ready, go for 1, 2, 3, good. 4, keep those toes pointed down, really good. 5, we don't want them turned to the outside. Don't pick up your foot until you're nice and stable. And then just continue. That was 10. Good job, that was great. Our next couple exercises are going to be a little more challenging. We're going to use our TheraBands for those. And what we're going to do is we're going to stand on our band on the left side, but we're going to hold the band in our right. This exercise is called an abduction. And what it is really is just a lifting of our leg to the outside against the resistance of our band. So it'll look like this, up and down. If we're capable of it, hold for a second before we return to the starting position, and if we need to, hold on to a chair or a countertop for balance. If using the band is too hard for you, then you can do this with no band at all, just to the side. So either way, what we're trying to do is increase the strength and the range of motion in our hip, and then work on the balance and stability on the side that we're standing on. So if we're all ready, let's do our abductions to the left side. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, keep going. 5. Remember, with the abduction, that we want to keep our toes pointed forward. We never want to point our toes straight up. So we're doing great. This is what it should look like. And try not to lean away from the exercise. Let's switch sides. So we'll walk around the other side of our chair, move our band to the opposite foot, get a nice firm grasp on it, and 4, 1, 2, 3, good, 4, just come up as high as you're comfortable, 5, so no need to raise up real high, but over time you'll find that you're going to increase that range of motion in your hip and you'll be lifting your leg higher and higher and getting more balance as well. Good job. That was 10. The opposite of that exercise is called an adduction or adduction. And so, since before we were going to the outside, this time we're going to pull to the inside. It's going to be a very small movement. We're going to stand on the band with our left foot, but this time hold the band with our left hand. We're going to get stable on our right side. We're going to put tension on the band, and then we're just going to move our foot a little bit to the forward, to the front, to the inside, across our body, and then to the starting position. So just a small movement. Once again, working on balance coordination and strength and stability in that hip. If we're ready, let's do our hip adductions. Here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3. And just like before, if we need to hold on to something, certainly do that. And over time, just maybe hold your hand near it. And if we need to grab it every now and again, great, it's there for us. And maybe in the near future, we'll be hands-free. Great, let's move to the other side. So we'll step around our chair. Once we've stepped around our chair, we'll step on our band with our right foot. Hold the band in our right hand. Get stable on our left side. Pull tension on the band. And here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3. And as we pull across, 4, make sure we squeeze on the inside. Don't forget to breathe. Just like with everything else, exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Nice and controlled, like everything that we do. Great. Our next exercise is a heel raise. A heel raise with our band. What we'd like to do now, standing close to our chair if we need to for balance, is to stand on our band with it just under our heels. Bring our feet together if we're stable enough to do so. If not, we can have them a little bit apart. We're going to pull tension on our band. We're going to raise up on the balls of our feet, and then we're going to return to the starting position. Raise up as high as you're comfortable and maintain your stability throughout the movement. Don't let those ankles flare out to the outside. So, if we're ready, here we go. Raise up and down. Up and down. Good. Up and down. Great. Try to hold for just a second in the top position. Don't forget to breathe. Keep those ankles nice and still so they're not flaring out to the outside. Couple more. And great. Good job. That was our heel raise. Our next exercise are going to be some lateral steps using our bands. I can tell you that when we work out together, this is probably our most challenging exercise. I get it wrong all the time. It's hard because we've got to think while we do this. For me, that can be difficult sometimes, as a couple people will attest to. So, we're going to try to get this right the first time. We're going to use our bands, have them underneath our feet. Our feet should be about hip width apart. We'll hold our bands on the side, or if we want to add a little added challenge, we can actually cross them over, grab them low, increase the resistance on the bands. We're going to kind of squat down into a sumo position. So if you remember our sumo squats from our previous episode, we're going to step to the left. I'll demonstrate first. I'll give everybody a break for a second. Step to the left, return to the middle. Then we're going to go right back to the starting position, and then we'll go to the right. So this is going to be our sumo squats, just like so. So if you can kind of move along with me, that's great. If you don't have a band, we'll just do the same exercise without a band. So in that sumo squat position, just step, come back, step, come back with a little dip in our hips with each step. So here we go. We're going to do some lateral stepping with our exercise bands. Going to the left for 1. Back to the starting position. To the right, 1. Back to the starting position. Good. Left. Back to the starting position. Right. Back to the starting position. Good. We're actually on our third one. This is a great exercise to really increase the strength and stability in our hips. We want to keep our shoulders back. Make sure that we're breathing. Don't let your knees go out past your toes, so you don't want to dip way down into this. Keep breathing. You're almost there. You're doing great. Keep those shoulders back, back straight. We got this. We can do it. Don't break a band. Sometimes when you get really strong, because you've been doing this for a long time, those bands will break on you. How about that? Keep going. Last one. Oh, you guys are killing me. We cannot possibly do this exercise again. And remember, if that band breaks during the workout, you just keep going, get in your 10 repetitions, get a new band for the next time. All right, that's it for our lower body exercises. We're gonna move up top now, and we're gonna do some shoulder pullbacks. So we'll take our band, we're gonna reach out in front of us at about shoulder width, holding the band nice and tight, and then we're just gonna pull straight back, keeping our arms fairly straight, just a slight bend in our elbows, and then we'll return to the starting position. That's our shoulder pullback. So if we're ready, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 6, you're doing great. 7, remember to control that band back to the starting position. Don't let it pull you back. You're in control of the band. And 10. Good. Now, we're going to do what we like to call a bow and arrow. To do the bow and arrow, we're going to hold the band in our right hand, extend it out with a straight arm, right off our shoulder, grab it right about at our elbow. Look in the direction that we're pointing. Our elbow that's holding onto the band back here is nice and high, parallel to the ground, and then pull straight back as if we're pulling back a bow and arrow. So if we're ready, let's pull back for 1, 2, 3, good, 4, 5, 6. If you want to really add a little difficulty to it, you can put a little twist in your wrist like you're seeing we're doing here, but you don't have to do that. Just pulling straight back is great. That was 10. Let's switch sides. Hold the band in our left hand, looking off to the left. Remember, we're going straight off our shoulder. Grab about at your elbow and pull for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your right hand should wind up right next to your right shoulder. So you're getting a nice long pull. And 10. Good. And finally, our last exercise today is going to be an alternating curl. So we're going to stand on our band, and unlike in the past when we've done both arms together, today we're going to alternate them, see how coordinated we are. So we're going to start with our left, we'll pull up, and then as our left is going down, our right is going to move up. So both hands remain in almost constant motion throughout this exercise. So we'll go left, right for 1. If you're ready, here we go. Left, left, just like so. Our palms are pointing up. with a firm grip on our bands, or if we're using dumbbells or some other form of resistance, just make sure we have a real firm grasp on those exercise devices that we're using. Good. Let's do 3 more. And our last one. Good job. That's it for today, folks. Like always, I know if you continue working out, you're going to get stronger, you're going to increase your balance, increase your coordination, your flexibility, mobility, stability, and certainly your health. So on behalf of the Mesa Fire Department, I'm Scott Crawford, and this has been Get Fit with Fire. Good job.